Let's get our star off the bench and into the action. CBS Sports NBA analyst and man of leisure, Tim Doyle. TD, always a pleasure. Let's sink our teeth into this matchup out in LA. Lakers catching 3.5 at home. Total set at 233.5. Bucks are currently your 2 seed. Lakers flirting with the back end of that play-in out west. Relatively short number. How you playing it?
I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Here's why. Doesn't it just scream like, bet the Bucks? This is easy. How could you possibly have any faith right now in the Lakers, which have been a complete dumpster fire? Is Russell Westbrook going to be playing? He's going to be sitting the bench in the fourth quarter. So here's how I handicap the game. The last 2 games, that's right, not 1 game, 2 games, the Bucks have scored 137 points. What, now the Lakers are going to stop them? Like, I don't know, like, where's this defense all of a sudden going to come from? This is a Lakers team that has no identity. The only identity is that at 37 years old, LeBron James is not slowing down. So I got a Bucks team that got you $137 the last 2 games. All I need is 119 and I'm a winner. You know, this might be a game you shoot 12 or 47. And what always concerns me is the old knock off the Clippers, then all up in the club Lakers game. You know what I mean? Like, you beat the Clippers, all of a sudden you're in the sun, like, I like to put myself in the players' shoes because at one time, and it's starting to get further and further away, I was one of the players. And if we scored 137 points and beat the Clippers, you know what I'd be saying in the locker room? We go in Sizzler. We go in Like, I'd be so pumped up to go out after the game because for 10 months of the year, I live in freaking Milwaukee. So that is a little bit of a concern, okay? But I do think that they're going to score a lot of points. They're going to get great looks. Hopefully they bang down their open looks because defense for the Lakers, well, that can be optional.
Beware the Super Bowl parties out in L.A. Gotta be careful.
Exactly it. All right, next up, speaking of dumpster fires, I present to you the New York Knicks, who are in Denver taking on the Nuggets. Nuggets given 8, 219.5 your total. Now, Knicks have lost 8 out of 10, but Denver's been a bad cover at home. Just 1 cover in their last 6 home games. What do you want to do here?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those plays, Eric. You just go like this. You put your hands over you like this. Knicks plus the points. Like, you're right. 6 out of the last 7 games for Denver at home. No covers. I think Denver, and this is why I'm starting to lean towards Jokic getting the MVP. Dive into their roster. Start looking up and down at the 10 guys that are in their rotation. If you take Jokic off the Nuggets, guys, this team's worse than the Thunder. Like, this team is a 17-win team right now in the NBA. Instead, they're clearly in the playoff picture. Jokic is a guy who's just the closest thing to Larry Joe Bird since Larry left the Celtics in the early 90s. I mean, his shooting has improved that much. He's getting your career high in rebounds, almost 14 rebounds a game. But I don't know, it just seems like a really big number. So the Knicks were awful against the Lakers. They blew a 20-plus point lead. They lose to the Jazz. But those games were competitive. Come on, you got another competitive game in you. Give me the dog here.
All right, let's recap the late slate from Tim Doyle. You see there, Bucks team total over 118.5, and then they're going to Sizzler, apparently. Well, nice white men can't jump reference from Timmy Doyle there. And then take the Knicks plus the 8. You may, again, you may have to just sort of take a little deep breath before you actually take the Knicks here. But again, Denver's been a bad cover team at home. We'll pick on that.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.